Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, the Stock Analyst. In this particular video, I want to talk about two ticker symbols. The first one is ticker symbol PROG, and it was a nice trade. We got into the trade around 0.9 at some time, and even yesterday I alerted, and this morning I alerted around 1.2 breakout, and it was a nice trade, 31% pop at one point. In this particular video, I will also talk about ticker symbol FAMI. Again, it was like almost 47% like since the last alert I made in the morning. So I made a video yesterday about this ticker symbol, and again I alerted on my community in the morning, almost 50% up. So very exciting. So in this particular video, I want to talk about ticker symbol PROG and also ticker symbol FAMI. So basically I'll talk about the price action, the support, resistance, how things are moving on. And if you find this video useful, please do not forget to hit the like button. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Also, few other trade today in the morning. We got into CEI, and just from $4 it went almost 21%. Also PALT, nice ride since the alert, 30% up. Then we have ticker symbol METX, 20% up since the bottom. So anyway, so if you want to get this kind of daily trade ideas with support, resistance and everything, I invite you to join my Patreon community, where you will get access to my Discord, and you can get instant notification on alerts so that we can all make some money. If you do not have Discord, no problem, you can also join my YouTube community. Just click on the join button and become a member, and you will see the same thing, trade ideas, support, resistance, so we can all trade together. So anyway, give it a try. If you don't try, this is also okay. So first of all, let's look at PROG. So if you are with this particular channel, then you know we entered around 0.9. We made some trade from 0.9 to 1.2. Again it came down, so it was up and down. So what happened is actually yesterday it finally started making the move, right? So it ended the day around here. So in the pre-market we are talking about, let's look at the pre-market. When it was trying to break 1.2, that was the alert in the morning that it is breaking 1.2. And also there was important resistance around 1.5, because last time I think around September 21st it came and it got rejected from 1.25. so we were also looking at 1.25 and see what happens. After the market opened, it went to 1.4, came down, but it bounced right from 1.25. so the previous resistance became new support. After that it went all the way to 1.6, came down, moved sideways again, ended the day really good over 1.5, but the after hour is looking really nice, because at one point it went all the way to 1.8, came down. So again I'm going to talk about this, but let's look at some other things. So what was the shares today? So the average volume for PROG is 17 million, and today's volume was 106 million, almost like 5-6 times more volume came. Very exciting. In yesterday's videos I was talking about the price action, but see, compared to yesterday's of 20 million, today's volume is more than 100 million. So you see, more than 5 times more volume came. I also shared a short interest data yesterday, and again sharing another one, just borrowing the chart from Reddit. So you can see that today the short interest increased by 3.19%. Even though the share price was going higher, the short interest increased. Very interesting. So the current short interest is 46%, really high. Also the cost to borrow is 16%. The utilization, I don't see it here, but anyway these numbers are really interesting for another short squeeze. Now let's go back to the chart again. So what I can see here, so instead of 5 minutes I will move to another time frame, but let's have a look here, right? So first of all, it seems like it might have found a support, because if I join this line, so in the morning it went to 1.6, came down, and after market it came down at 1.6, again it is bouncing. So if you think you are late, one position could be you can enter at 1.6 if there is a dip. After 1.6 I see some area around 1.5, then we have something around 1.4 area. So this is what's happening. On the other hand, how high it can go, this is also an interesting thing. So let's go back to 1 hour chart, and you can see I have $2 here, and this $2 is coming something from this area, right? It was support at one point, and most probably it will become a resistance once it will try to break $2. After $2, with what we have around $2.4 and more. And if I zoom out, you can see how this thing is moving. At one point it was around $7, $8, you see. Then with time it came down. If I zoom out, see here, 16, 15, 17, 18, then it became a penny stock, right? So anyway, I'm not saying it will go back to $7, $8, but these are the level. $2, then I would say around something 2.4. After 2.4 we have $3, then we can have $4. So anyway, it will go higher and higher. And if you are part of my Discord, then definitely as it will move higher and higher, I will share more and more resistance for sure. Okay, now let's look at ticker symbol FAMI. And if you do not know anything about FAMI, if you're just playing, just for a context, that FAMI is a company that processes and sells agricultural product in China and abroad. It grows and market anyway. So this is the company. First of all, you see the mushrooms here. So anyway, let's look at the chart. So first of all, it was really good trade yesterday and again today, and lots of people are talking about this particular one. So many lines here, and I will just remove all of it, but some important area before I move. So one area was definitely around 36 cents, then 40 cents was the important resistance. And if I zoom out, I will show you the 40 cents came from this area. So anyway, so 40 cents was the important resistance. We broke through 40 cents, went to 49, came down, and went to 52, 53, came down. But the good thing is it bounced from 40 cents again. So 40 seems like a support. Then again it tried to go up, came down. But the interesting thing I would say here, that look at the lines here. This is a triangle, right? You can also say a flag, I don't care what you call, but look what is happening here, right? And I will also say this is the pole, right? So anyway, you see a massive run up, then it is forming a nice symmetric triangle, meaning that it is making lower highs. At the same time, it is making higher lows. So it can go either way. Either it will just break through this 44 cent, this area, and break through and it will go higher, or it can, maybe there is not enough buying power, it might not break 44, it will break through and it will come back and retest 40 cents. So I'm not saying it will just run straight away. Two things can happen, it can go up or it can go down. So be prepared and follow the price action. If you see it goes over 44 cents, which is a resistance, most probably it will go higher, it will retest 49 cents. On the other hand, if you see it is coming down, if it can't break 44 cents, most probably it will come to 40 cents. And if you see a double bottom, maybe it will be another swing or day trade, just bouncing from 40 cents going upward. So that is one thing. Now let's look at some other things. So I'm going to turn on the 1 hour chart, and I will also show you what is happening. So if you look at the RSI, it is coming down, but if you look at the MACD, what is happening? So lots of buying pressure. You see green bars, it went up. Now with time, the buying pressure is decreasing. That is why you see the blue line is coming down and the bars are getting smaller and fader, and now you see a more red. So seems like buying pressure is decreasing and maybe selling pressure is increasing. We do not know. That is why I'm saying we have to see which way it will go. It can come down or it come up. But if you see here, the green candle is below the 44 cent area, so there might be a possibility it will come down. So I'm not pumping, I'm just showing you what is happening, so you know the support resistance, so you can get in and get out. So anyway, so instead of 1 hour, I will also go back to 1 day. Just want to show you what is happening, right? So these are some other previous level. Today it went to 53 cents. There is some other resistance around 56, 58, and who knows, if it goes over 56, 60 cents, this thing can go almost like 65 cents and even more, right? You see a big gap here, you see a big gap here. So if it goes over 66 cents, 67 cents, I think it will go towards 80 cents and there is more upside. You see at one point it was $1, $2, $3. So anyway, the most important thing I want to show here, look at the volume. Look at the previous volume when it was around 80 cents and look at the volume here. So yesterday's volume was something below 1 billion shares, and I was mentioning it would be really nice if we see more than 1 billion shares traded. And look what happened today. Today's volume was 1.3 billion shares. It's 1.3 billions compared to the average volume of 210 million only. Very interesting. Look at the chart, back to back 1 2 3 4 days, more and more volume is coming. So if more volume is pumping, definitely this thing will go higher and higher. So very exciting, right? So this is the FAMI chart, and just look for the volume, look for the price action. Hopefully it will run. It all depends whether there is a buyer, there is a buying pressure. So all of these are important. Just do not jump blindly without looking at the price action. I'm not saying it will go to the moon in the morning. It might come down, you might have a pullback, then it might go up again. So watch the price action. And if you want, you can also join my community. I have a Discord, I have a YouTube community. Just join there to get instant update pre-market during the market hours, so that we can all make some money. So anyway, thank you again for watching this particular video. Please subscribe my channel. If you like this video, please hit the like button, and let's make some money together. Take care and peace.